Oh yeah, I've seen these.
You've seen what?
Letterkenny.
What's that?
Just watch it.
That's my people.
This is Well, it's more like Max people.
What are you talking about? That's our people too.
Well,
Where's
people
your
are
national
people, eh?
pride?
yeah, but Toronto's a bit different than the prairies.
We don't live in Toronto.
Close enough.
Go Leaves.
All right, we're back. We're ready to
Huh,
go.
yes.
I gotta
all right.
pee. I gotta pee.
Now you have to pee.
Dave.
I gotta pee. It's a thing.
Okay. I'll try to. You guys had felt this presence here.
Sean's not back.
Yeah, hang on.
Oh my
Hang on.
god. All right.
Back.
Back.
Hooray. Back.
Okay.
I had to let the
Bucks.
puppy off leash.
Numas and Char are double over in pain. Both of you have a exploding migraine, along with your heart just feels like it wants to beat right out of your chest. Pickles, you have a huge headache, but that's about it. Lux, your character also noticed something, but she's in so much pain right now. Just mark it down that you remembered it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So. HUM, KHUM is currently holding IG-88's parts. So, I think I've got everyone. Who am I missing? Oh, IG, because he's out. Everybody back?
I think Dave's still peeing.
Well,
Peace, peeing, sitting down. It's taking too long.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Pickles, after you're able to gain your bearings back again, HUM and Bull and Harvard have corralled Lux, Numas, and Char over towards the center of the room. They're mumbling a bit, not making very coherent sense, but before long they're able to finally talk back. So, where do you want to go next?
Leave?
You want to just immediately leave?
I mean, we probably should get out before we get
Alright.
blown up to bits.
Bull nods. He tells you that's a good idea. He points over towards Char and asks you to assist her. Harvard's going to come over and assist Lux, pulling her up on his shoulder, heaving her over. Bull will do the same for Numas. And
HUM has to get
HUM
IG.
already has IG's main
Okay.
components. She wasn't
Okay.
able to
Am
pick
I-
up all of them, but she does have his main components.
Am I conscious?
Barely. You, Lux, and Char are extremely distracted.
What do I have to roll to finish the rest of the bottle that I have on me?
Oh, you want to reach over and drink the bottle?
Yeah.
Alright. Make a will save.
Wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Alright. And 8. You can't. You can't even find the bottle on your own person at this point. Bull has to help you completely. Lux,
Did he help
plus
me get the bottle?
wisdom. He doesn't know
Okay.
you want the bottle. Even if you tried to tell him, he doesn't understand what you're saying.
oh,
He should
geez.
know
Oh.
baby wants his bottle.
I was trying desperately to convey
make a
to
wisdom.
Harvard that I
This
wanted to
should
go
go well.
east, but
It went very well.
All of you.
That's still a 3. I'll let you guys know.
Nope.
we're doing so well, guys.
You three are...
Silver, am I dead?
Oh, I rolled a nat 1.
No, you guys are just...
That's
Char poops
fantastic.
herself a little.
Lux passes out, so...
Yep.
Harvard has a full-on pick you up.
Sorry, man.
Harvard soldiers it, throws you over both of his shoulders.
Can't wait till Terra sees that.
All right, Pickles. In order to assist Chara, you can't hold that heavy weapon in your hands anymore. The weapon
Okay,
that you picked up from the weapon or the guy.
Yeah, I'll just drop it.
All right, you're just going to
Oh,
drop
thanks, Pickles.
Yeah.
it. You pick up,
Or just or could I
Chara.
give it to somebody if they need it?
Everyone's got their hands full, and
Okay,
Boxy says,
whatever.
"Fuck
Let's
you."
drop it.
Boxy just rolls on past. All right, with Bull holding Numas, HUM holding IG, Harvard holding Lux, and Pickles holding Chara. All of you head back out the way you came. Luckily enough, you did have that nice, quick path that you had from before. Pickles, make a wisdom check.
Okay, 1 second.
Do better than us. Do better than us.
Just a straight wisdom roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's my shit? Boop and a boop.
Yeah.
15. Your headache begins to subside a bit.
Good.
Yeah, you definitely feel that you are in danger at this point, but finally you're able to concentrate fully. You're able to get into a nice, decent sprint, even though you're helping Chara at this point. Harvard is having the hardest time, being that he has to heft Lux in her entirety over his shoulders. Bull doesn't seem to have too hard of a time carrying around Numas, so you all just start jostling through the corridors, and you begin to feel the entire base itself shake violently. Bull is frantically trying to communicate with Grimes, getting a lift-off point to where you guys can exit from. But this place is getting disabled, or becoming disabled. Becoming. It's falling apart. Very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Destabilized. So let me make Bull's rolls real quick. Alright. Numas, you're barely able to hear the communications just flying wildly amongst your side as your comm goes off. Bull is talking to Harvard, and Harvard is informing everybody else that there's just nowhere to land. There's no way he's going to be able to get in and pick you up, especially not in the area that you were before, because it's just been decimated by bombs. They are bombing the hell out of this place. The pirates on the outside are winning. The militia force had a quarter of their fleet just bombers, and the pirates themselves don't have any bombers. So the pirates are at the advantage at this point. So the militia is forced to pull back, but they're trying to bomb the hell out of this place. But they are glad to hear the news that, what's it called?
Relexia.
Relexia is confirmed dead, and from multiple sources, and they're sending that out immediately, which is causing a hell of a disarray amongst the enemy. So they might be able to get back on their feet. At this point, you guys have rushed past the barracks. You're back over towards this small hallway that you guys had made from before, towards the landing pad that you guys are originally in. Both Bull, Harvard, and Pickles, you have to stop and remove the debris that's in your way. So all of you make strength checks. Pickles makes. I'll need a strength check from Hugh. Harvard does well. Bull does the best. Pickles, you're barely helping at all.
I'm very weak.
But it's okay. Harvard and Bull are able to do plenty enough work and clear a big enough path to carry somebody through. HUM puts down IG and assists as well. She's able to help at least a little bit. So, okay. Numas, make a wisdom check, and Chara, make a wisdom check. All right. Numas, you stay the same. Chara, you take 3 psychic damage.
Okay. Guys, this might be a problem.
I'm already out.
Pickles, you begin. You're a bit concerned as you walk back over to Chara, and you watch as she spits up a ton of blood, and there is a decent amount rolling out of her nose.
Wait, how much psychic damage did you say?
3.
Okay.
Are you still awake?
Yeah, I had taken no damage.
Oh, snap.
So I'm at 34 health currently.
What's that like?
It's pretty sweet, actually. That's what happens when you're sneaky.
Okay. Let's see. Pickles, make a strength check as you heft up Shara one more time.
Hey.
It's
Heft's not
dead.
the
It's
proper
basically dead weight. I mean,
You're dead weight at this point. So is Lux. At
I'm unconscious weight,
Numas
thank
is
you.
the only one that's kind of
Dave is
melting
dead
at
weight.
this point.
Yeah.
I'm totally dead weight.
And he's still trying to grab for that bottle.
You finally get the bottle and drop it.
Oh no!
I stop and go to the floor to try and pick it up.
You don't even notice that you've dropped it.
Oh. I've completely lost object permanence.
Object
Oh, no.
permanence.
Your hand to your mouth, and there's just nothing there.
You watch him as he's just instinctually trying to lift a bottle that's not in his hand to his mouth, but nothing's happening.
I'm not even taking off my breath mask in the process.
Okay. Let's see one more time. Okay. I need Pickles. You need to make a dex save as the entire area around you shakes violently and throws you off the ground.
Okay.
What happened? What's going on?
I don't know what is going on.
I don't see your roll.
You need to do a dex roll.
Sorry, I had to take the longest pee in my entire life.
Gotcha. All right, Dex.
Oh, very
As
good.
The entire area around you just jostles forth. You lose control of Chara, and she leaves from your hand. You float up into a moment, and then you feel a massive vacuum to your south as Chara just starts immediately ejecting towards that direction. No longer holding on to her.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Bull and Harvard are able to hold on to both, what's it called? Numas and Lux, but Chara
Maybe
does
this
not
is your
do
last
something.
game.
Yeah.
Alright, Chara, you need to make a wisdom check as you're being
Okay.
sucked out towards space.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Alright, you are now.
Is this how we lose Chara? Is this how we lose Chara?
Alright. Lux is fine. She's being held. Numas is fine. He's being held. Bull is currently holding Numas with his tongue, so he can't go anywhere. Harvard has a firm grip on. That's
Lux.
how it is. All right. I need a strength check from Pickles as you're trying to fight the vacuum.
We can't lose both of them. Come on, Pickles. Come
Oh,
on.
I thought that you
No,
the force
no.
I
check
can
was
do
it.
another one.
Another strength, yeah.
Strength or dex?
Strength.
Strength
Strength.
check.
Fuck!
Yeah. Oh,
You're
not
able to
bad.
hold on. The vacuum, the pull of the vacuum from space itself, is you fight it. You grab directly onto the hallway's end, holding on for dear life, praying that the suction itself doesn't pull you off. And after about 30 seconds, it finally ends, and you're finally let back down to the ground. All right.
This being the first time anyone
Alright,
has
at
ever
this
hoped they
point-
don't get sucked off.
Chara, you're dead. You're sucked out into space.
No!
Rip, fam.
Would have survived.
Chara wasn't able to make it, and with no way to stop her being basically unconscious, she was just sucked right out of the hole.
Ooh,
That is
Marcus
appropriate.
makes 2 deaths, doesn't it? 2
Can
deaths,
she
huh?
make finger guns as she dies?
Nope. With the ominous presence just mind raping you, you can't do anything.
Oh.
All right.
Can I?
With a solid foot on the ground, Bull's finally able to push forward with Numas, Harvard with Lux, Pickles, you're free of holding anyone, and HUM now with the vital parts of IG-88.
88.
All of you exit back out into the hangar, and you see that the Saber had crashed, or basically crash straight into the shielding area to create an opening, allowing for the ship, half the ship itself, to be able to pick you guys up, but it would have knocked the shields out doing so, which is probably what caused the massive suction from before. You all see as the haphazard shift being crammed into an area that is still too small and being held primarily by the shielding force that's keeping you guys available, barely, opens its doorways half-cocked on a sideways position as Terra reaches out and immediately motions for all of you to hurry the fuck up.
Let's go.
Alright.
I take another drink from the bottle I don't have.
All of you, Bull hefts Numas up into the area. So Lux is fine, Numas is fine. Pickles, you don't have anyone anymore, so you're helped by Terra, lifted up into the ship itself. Bull takes one more look back, tosses a grenade in some random direction, and hops back into the ship. Finally, with the port closed, you feel the engines immediately roar off, and the shields once again break away as you guys just zoom out as fast as possible from this asteroid. It's still being bombarded by fleets of bombers, while the militia is in full-on retreat. Okay. So... well, that sucks for Chara.
No.
It's okay. I mean, I was
Not
leaving,
like
so you know
this.
it happens.
Yeah, but come on.
Tara turns over, and her first question is, "Where's Chara?" And Bulls just doesn't answer. He shakes his head and walks on by. Malika comes over immediately and starts assessing the situation. Lux, you finally gain consciousness again. Whatever was there before is no longer assailing you. Your head is spinning, you're able to gain full control. Numas, you're the same.
While I'm a bit dazed, my first thing I do is walk to the med bay, like I do after every mission. like it's just the thing to do.
You immediately get up and just start walking over towards the med bay. Are you even hurt?
I think I'm gonna go there too.
Yeah.
You got a bunch of aspirin. You can take Skelly.
You have an
Don't
entire
worry, also do that the
freaking
airlock.
crate of it. You just pile over into the med bay. No, you're all right at the moment. So, Lux, you'll be helped along the way. Malika comes over, and she has no difficult time lifting you up, carrying you over to the med bay, and putting you over on one of the tables. Pickles, you're invited as well. Are you hurt in any way?
Very hurt.
Yeah, so Malika's going to turn over and start assessing your crush wounds. Bull and Harvard seem to have their share of scrapes and burns. Boxy's taken a few hits as well, but other than that, they seem intact as much. So HUM has taken the vital parts of IG-88 and put them in the what's it called? Derp. Let's go.
Microwave.
The microwave.
Set it for 2 minutes and 55 seconds.
The microwave just assassinated you right there. Oh jeez. Alright. So we've lost Chara. Chara has died to the abyss of space.
It's how she would have wanted to die.
It's being sucked out into a vacuum and
No, not really. She would have wanted to die in some sort of cool explosion.
nope. It is the vacuum of space that took your life. So all of you, through the nullness of pain that you experienced before, slowly hear the conversation of what, as Bull and Harvard start filling in Malika and Terra about what's going on. Grimes is still at the helm, driving each of you out of there. So
What exactly are they saying?
Bull explains that they had, what's it called? Apparently you guys had beat them to the leader, and somehow I guess one of the turrets had turned on Rolexia and just turned her to Swiss cheese.
Somehow.
That's it.
Well, they
Somehow.
don't
They
know.
don't know. They didn't see you do it.
No, I know. As he's explaining, I'm just saying. I'm saying that.
So, and after that, there was something that happened to Lux, and they leave out the part about Chara dying. They don't even mention that to Malika, who already looks upset in the first place as she's patching up the three of you. So, you hear over the comlink that Grimes is getting a distress call. He needs Bull up there immediately, which Bull leaves. He nods. Both Tara and, for the moment that they're not, at each other's throats, Tara and Harvard are very happy to see each other. So.
Duh.
I got really good at the Force, guys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So. Harvard and Tara leave you guys at it. So Tara will come back and start assisting in building back IG, at least getting him into a stable point. So. Anyone who's in the medical
Don't
bay,
do that.
Anyone's in the medical bay will be healed for 12 HP. As Malika works up on you.
Okay.
You will have patched up, and you'll have to wait another 24 hours to get another healing.
Okay.
So, Bull comes by, opens up the door. Aye, we got a distress call from that Galsbana guy. We're heading that way, all right?
Not balls, Leo.
Balls, Leo.
What?
I keep punching my mic. Yeah.
Isn't that where we're headed anyways?
But you might want
Alright.
to see this. Hey, Malika, turn on that screen over there. Grimes, can you patch it over to the med bay? I want them to see this. Malika walks over and turns on the screen, and it shows the news from Raxus. It seems to be some kind of massive bombing that went on downtown. You all see that the area that had been affected was just, you all recognize it very much as Strallard Industries. Someone had just leveled the entire building.
Oh, snap.
Take that, building.
They found us.
Numas puts up his hand. It just says, "So, anyone else see a spooky demon?
Yeah.
Are we harboring
Because
some
you
sort
do
of...
not.
Are we harboring some kind of spooky demon now?"
I don't think harboring is quite the right word.
What if it's some sort of like WMD that Merrick was making, put it in us, and now that it's kind of gotten out of hand, they want to blow us up, get us back, or get us back to blow us up?
I mean, there's obviously a connection there, but a weapon? I mean, what is it even doing?
I don't know. Did Chara feel it? Is Chara around? Where's Chara?
Shara's gone.
Gone.
See her there at all.
Gone where?
Bull doesn't answer. He just closes the door and walks away.
No, I'm going
fucking
after him.
lazy bitch is not on the ship. We have places to go.
Pickles?
Oh. Well, I couldn't hold on from the vacuum because I'm a weakling.
What
And
vacuum?
Huh?
there was a big. I don't know. I was in the bathroom. I missed the first part of that.
Here's my timeline. All right.
You were
Shredded
not
the boss. Everyone was like, "Good job." We started leaving. Spooky demon here.
Yeah, that's all I
We
remember.
were leaving, and there was an explosion, and it blew out the wall, and then space kind of started sucking us out into space, and I couldn't hold on. Chara was unconscious as well. I couldn't hold on, and it was just
Callie.
too strong.
Ah,
Did you see the message?
I did.
Alright.
and Chara got pulled into space.
What?
So you're saying you let Chara die?
I did all I could, but it was just too strong for me.
I freaking shove him into the wall and storm out.
Malika is going to step in between you and her patient immediately as you aggressively move towards him. She then turns her back to you over towards Pickles and comforts him, telling him that he did a brave thing and thanks him for everything that he could have done.
I lay down.
I'm out.
Numas just rolls over.
No words, only silence.
Alright. Give me just a second.
Give me several Vicodin.
Do you have any more?
No, I was asking Malika.
Malika agrees, and seeing your situation will allow it.
I'm gonna do sleight of hand to make it look like a magic trick, like she never gave me it. So I can get more.
She doesn't seem to believe you.
I rolled a 12.
Yep. Not believing you.
I swallow it.
It's kind of like, did you eat your pills? Open your mouth. Alright. Oops. All of you feel as the ship itself, after a bit of time, comes to a halt. You're somewhere on Raxus, that much you can tell. So... Oops.
Trippy.
Lux, where are you at the moment?
I was storming off, so depending on when I saw these folks.
You see that Harvard, Bull, Ed, Tara rush by, heading over towards the cargo, or one of the cargo holds, the southeast cargo hold.
I'll go and stand in the doorway.
Alright. You move over towards the doorway, and you see that all floating up above. You watch as both Max and Galsbana come on board. They're talking with Bull and his group. Give me just a second. My doorbell just rang.
Ding dong.
It's me.
Knock, knock. Open up the door.
It was you.
It's the bye-bye man.
We took out a Craigslist ad and had someone ring and run.
We set up a glory hole at Silver's front door.
Yep.
Callie,
What?
you didn't finish episode 2 yet.
I haven't. Okay, I'll work on it tomorrow and I'll get it up. That sounded weird. I'm gonna finish it tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
We don't want to hear it.
I'm uncomfortable.
Are we
Sorry.
gonna be that cryptic about it, guys?
Huh?
I thought everyone knew.
Yeah, doesn't
Well, I
everybody
know, and I'm everyone, right? So
obviously.
Sean knows. That's like half of everyone I know, so.
oh, okay. I'm so honored to be half.
Callie doesn't count.
Oh!
Neither does Clover, if that makes you feel better.
Because they're
They
women,
already
right?
took the second string.
Bubbly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, free brownies, man. That was awesome.
What? People just handing out brownies?
No, but yes, at the same time. Ah,
What's in the brownies?
Yeah, maybe you should
cookies.
be eating those. There's cookies in the brownies?
Uh-huh.
Is it like a hole in the bottom of the sea thing? There's weed in the cookies and the brownie in the bottom of the sea. There's weed in the cookies in the bottom of the brownies in Silver Stomach.
It's delicious.
They're laced with LSD and Silver cannot see.
Good push.
Hmm.
Thanks. I try and make them good for you.
All right, Lux, as you overhear the conversation, Elisbana explains that they had found out that somebody had infiltrated into the building a little bit before they blew it up. I took everyone hostage. Elisbana and Max were able to get out extra early, but his droid was not.
Oh.
He martyred himself to get out. Apparently, this is a very well organized group who intended to destroy everything in its path, so
Were they wearing uniforms?
they were.
Was it?
These were high end mercs, so
Did they have any identifying?
no. Rana says that there was nothing identifying about them. They were in quick. They knew exactly what they were doing. They had already infiltrated well into the system, but Galsmonic admits that the Shroud Industries didn't have the best securities, but never in his wildest mind would he have expected a full-on task force to come in and just detonate the place. But this seems like a scorched earth tactic. So
Were your files on us in the Strallard system?
yeah, everything in there. Bull looks rather annoyed, being that he now has 2 more people on his ship that he never intended to have. But Galsbana does mention that he has a bug-out chamber on Raxus, and how about we stop there and pick up some supplies before we get the hell off this planet? At
Pretty
that
sure Calspana has the
looking
money to
at
buy
it.
his own ship.
Yeah, except he tells everyone that all of his accounts have been frozen.
Oh, good. He's a
Great.
homeless bum like us.
Yeah. Hey, that's how he noticed they were coming early, is none of his financial functions were working, and he couldn't figure out why. So, being extremely odd, he then began reaching out very, very quickly, realizing that he'd been cut off from a majority of his sources.
He's like ordering some new shirts on Amazon and the payments won't go through.
Right. Then he tries to talk to his friends and family, can't reach any of them. Max runs up and is just like, "We're being invaded!" And he's just like, "We're getting the fuck out."
Peace out.
So,
Oh, he lost his Necobot.
Bull mentions up to Harvard, gives him the new location, which you all then head over towards. At this point, Pickles and Numas, both of you are feeling considerably better. If you want to get up and move around at this time, you can.
Okay.
I'm gonna request more Vicodin.
And you're going to be denied more Vicodin. You need
I
another
look-
6 more hours before you can
No.
have more.
I look at Malika and I say it's for the pain. And not the physical
She
pain.
already points right to the screen, and it shows the administering time of your last Vicodin, and she says 6 hours, and taps on it.
No, I look at her and say, it's for the pain of loss.
She rolls her eyes and walks out. Pickles, what do you want to do?
What do I have to roll to search for the Vicodin?
investigation check.
Is that
What
a
is it
thing?
now?
No, it's not.
Damn it! What is it now?
Gather information.
Yep. Gather information check. Wisdom. Yep. That's it. Although it should be an intelligence check to just search an area. Pilot. Alright. There's like nothing good for that. Whatever. Alright, gather information it is. Alright. You start getting up and searching through Malika's medical supplies, and you could probably tell very, very quickly that she has distinctly removed any form of narcotics from the medical bay.
All right. I just get my bottles and drink then.
What bottles?
I stashed 8 bottles on the ship.
Alright.
I only brought one with me.
You go to your room, grab one of your bottles, and break into that, mixing narcotics and alcohol together.
I'm just gonna have a snack.
It's for the pain.
Alright, then you will be over here. You move over to the mess hall to munch on whatever's going on over there. I guess that will leave you, Lux. If you want to get out with Galzvana and the rest and go loot the bug out bunker.
Yeah.
Alright. At which point, Bull's going to drop off the what's it called? The speeder. Seeing the large arsenal of armaments, he's going to need the space. In here, you can see that there is a cache of weapons. At least enough to arm a small army. Both Max and Galzbana grab a few of them from themselves, take a few crates and push it onto the inventory itself. Lux, gather information check. Or what weapons do you use?
Like all of them.
All of them. All right. Well,
Get me a rifle.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna, yeah. Rifles, but particularly bladed weapons.
okay. You do note that there are some. Oh, what are they called? The things that oh my goodness, my brain is not working.
What do they do?
They make weapons better.
Scopes?
Not necessarily scopes, but a scope is a type of it.
An upgrade?
An exotic spice.
There you go. They're upgrades. There are a lot of weapons upgrades in this area.
Okay. Well, I mean, if I recognize any of them, I'll grab the ones that I think would be useful.
Max helps with that. He points over, and if you're looking, what type are you looking for? You're looking for what? It depends on what weapon you want to grab an upgrade for.
Well, probably like rifles, pistols, things like that that we
There's
have
plenty of those. There's
abundance
plenty
of.
There's plenty of accuracy and damage upgrades for rifles and pistols alike. Max will hand you a box of about 3 of them each.
Sweet.
So you can take that back onto the ship and do as you want.
Yeah.
He does have one for vibroblades.
Ooh, yeah.
So
I'll take that.
it's an overclocker. So with one strike, you can do triple damage, but it'll blow through the entire power cartridge, and you have
Okay.
to put a new one in.
Okay.
What else is there? Make a perception check.
Okay.
Alright, Lux notices specifically that there are high-end plastics in the area, but everyone else seems to be overlooking them.
I will take all of them that I can carry.
There is a massive crate of them. You would need help.
Well, I will call for help and drag it in.
Galsbon is going to tell you that that's just useless plastics at this point. We don't need them.
No, we might.
Why?
I'm not the
We don't
builder,
question your shit.
okay? It just
Don't question ours.
Bull
We
turns
might
over and holds up in his head and says, you know what? We could use just about everything at this point. And he just helps lift it up.
Thank
We're
you.
making dildos.
Galsbana just shrugs. I mean, he doesn't see the point of carrying around plastics, but whatever. I mean, he's not going to stop you. He's whatever they take from here, they're getting the hell out. So Galsbana grabs a decent amount of credit chips, all stashed into a nice bag, ready to go. Ammunition and weapons alike. Toss it over to Max. Max nods. Max has a bag specifically full of a lot of different clothing and disguises as well. They grab a few high-end tech pieces and they're ready to go. Basically, do you want anything else from this place?
Rifles.
All right. Do you want to
That's
grab
right.
more weaponry from it? You can grab
Yeah.
how as many rifles and pistols as you want.
I'll grab
7,000.
3 rifles and a couple pistols and as much ammo as I can carry.
All right. You'll put 20 power packs in your inventory. You
Okay.
can grab 3 rifles and 2 pistols.
3
All right.
rifles, 2 pistols. Gotcha.
Bull and Harvard do their best at looting as well, taking as much as they would need. Everyone finally agrees that that's about all that they're going to get at this time, which then Galsvana finally takes out a few grenades, tosses it in, closes the doors quickly, and with a loud boom, all of them start making their way away from it. The place left well on fire. Alright, let's get out of here. Max nods. They load up all of the inventory they can, and now that the speeder isn't taking up a lot of the space in the area, you're able to put the high-end plastics where it once was. Yeah, Galsbana is still not questioning, or still questioning why you need a pallet full of plastics, but, you know.
I ignore him and text HUM.
Alright, you want to...
For money!
What do you want to tell HUM?
We found some stuff that might be helpful for you.
Okay. Finally lifting off of Raxus, you're able to exit at this point. So go over the nice universe map now. So, guys need to decide where to go at this point. You guys now know that Raxus is definitely a danger to all of you. Whoever was searching for you at that time has been trailing you and even done enough to destroy Strowland Industries that you were working for before. You now
Where is
have
Raxus?
right here.
I can't. Where?
I'm pinging it.
Oh, okay, way over there, a little tiny. Okay, got it.
Yeah, a little
Thanks.
tiny one.
You'll see your ship close by. So you guys need to all come out into the common area, and everyone needs to discuss where to go next. You now have help from Galsbana and Maxwell. Galsbana is a level 5 nobleman, and Maxwell is a level 5 soldier. So you'll be getting help from them, because they're kind of screwed in this as well, because... Actually, you know what? Galsbana wants an explanation. Why was his company blown up?
Balls, Leo, chill.
No, I don't walk away from a few
Chara's
million.
dead.
And a lot of my friends
A ghost.
and coworkers are dead as well. I think I deserve an explanation.
Balls, Leo,
Why?
I've had a rough day.
You're dead, Chara.
Not in my companions' hearts.
Nope.
No.
Alright. Bull
Hey,
seems to be
hey, Sean, I
concerned
found
as
a new
well.
picture of Chara for you.
No,
Is it a
don't
corpse?
don't be mean.
It's Space Ghost!
Space Ghost.
Oh.
Look, there's a lot of stuff going on. We
Yeah,
don't know all
We've
the
got time.
details.
Let's hear it. Tell me the ones you do have. I don't have a home anymore. I don't even have a bank account anymore. This
Yeah,
is shit.
well, Welcome to our lives.
Someone tried to kill me today. A lot of me.
People have been trying to kill us for
Why?
freaking weeks now.
Hey, guess what? I actually died today.
I didn't take any damage today.
Shut up. You took damage last time.
Why? Why are these people after you? Why do they want you dead so much?
We
Because
don't
we
know
ran away from 'em.
exactly.
Why would they
Yeah, that's a
go
good
to
question.
why would they go to the extent of blowing up an entire city block just to kill you? And not only kill you, but remove any evidence of you. That
That's what we're
seems
trying to
excessive.
figure out.
That's excessive.
I agree completely, but we don't have the answer to that right now.
Then what do you know? There has to be a reason these people are chasing you. And this wasn't just Merrick. These were high-end mercs. These were from different organizations. This isn't just Merrick's doing. We were watching Merrick. I can watch Merrick. I couldn't watch these guys. I didn't even know where they came from.
We don't know the extent of Merrick's involvement. They might just be using Merrick as a front. We don't know. We don't know who's behind it. We don't know
What did you do
exactly
to them?
why they're doing. We didn't do anything, all right? We've lost all our memories of the past 3 years because of these.
How? How do you lose your memories of 3 years?
If I knew that, I would tell you.
So you just woke up one day. Hey!
We woke up in Merrick's medical bay with people telling us we were in a horrible accident, and we were just expected to accept that answer that we've
and
all
what?
conveniently lost this.
4 of you wake up with amnesia. You can't remember the last 3 years of your lives. You don't find that a bit odd?
Yeah, I find it extremely odd, which is why we did our best to figure it out and get the frick out of there as soon as we could. But we don't have any resources. They're on our tails constantly. We haven't been able to make much headway.
Galzabana turns over. Pickers, what do you think?
What do I think? I think that things are happening.
Oh no, you got a headache, didn't you?
I think so. I didn't really feel much. I had a little bit of a headache. Not bad though.
Oh,
What does
no.
that mean? What? Explain that now.
He needs to go to Malika right now.
Is it contagious?
You must drinks. What? Galzabana
What?
gets up in your face. Explain.
Galsbon, I have a quick question,
You're
if
not
you'll
there.
humor me.
You're in your bunk getting drunk!
No, I came out. I just brought my bottle with me. I was
You're
standing
in front
next
of
to
the
Lux.
bar. You're outside by the bar getting drunk.
Are there any girls there?
Oh, all right. Numas finally wanders in this conversation. You see that Galzbana has gotten up in Lux's face. Lux looks rather sheepish, and everyone else is also having a concerned look. Bull has been keeping his mouth thoroughly shut throughout this entire thing. An oddity for him.
Mm-hmm. Look, we actually know very little, but when we came out of Merrick, we don't know how long this has been a thing. We don't know how any of it works, why we have it, or if it's got anything to do with why we're being chased, though it seems likely, but there's something in us that shouldn't be there. Some of us.
Like an implant?
Like,
No, we don't
like
know.
cybernetics?
No,
Augmentation.
No.
Galsbana, if I may, can I ask a question of you?
Galzbana turns his attention over to Numas.
Have you been drinking recently?
No, I'm rather sober. Also, I don't.
No,
I rarely drink. Why?
Just a question. Do you wanna swig?
Galzbana holds out his hand.
I hand him the bottle of basically rubbing alcohol.
Oh, not.
It's the cheap stuff.
He takes a sniff of it, and it's just like you can see his face turn green. No, thank you, and hands it back.
On the bright side, you don't have to trim your nose hairs this week.
Oh, that's what you drink.
Yeah, we ran out of diesel.
He turns back over to Lux. He turns over to Bull. You knew about this? Bull's like, he nods his head slowly. So you all have a parasite in you?
It's the closest that we can determine to what it is. We don't know anything other than it's spreading. It seems to be contagious to some people.
It's
And-
contagious. Do I have it now? Do I just being around you have it? Is it airborne?
We
Touch?
don't know. We don't know how it spreads.
Oh, I almost drank from that.
Where's a
I'm pretty
planet
sure
that
the
has lots of
alcohol would
smart
kill
medical
whatever is in
people?
But it
Alright.
does something to our blood.
Malika comes out and nods. She says they've had 48-hour rotations of medical, basically, observations on everyone. She's not able to tell them, but she will bring them in and show them what they know. At which point she looks over at you, Pickles, and asks if you want to be scanned.
Sure, better safe than dead.
Alright.
Well, it hasn't killed us yet, but
While bringing you up on the table, she then starts to inform Maxwell and Galsbana about what's going on and what they have seen. It takes a bit of time to catch each of them up, and they look through all of these scans that they had seen before. Pickles, your scans finally come back, and Malika comes back with grim news showing that you have some very small thing inside your head.
Well, we should probably figure out how to get rid of it.
Happy belated birthday, our present to you.
Malika
Yay!
points
Aw.
out that where it's located we require extensive brain surgery to remove.
Yes.
And
now?
the likelihood of surviving said late brain surgery is already pretty bad, so.
And now we've got a bankroller.
he doesn't have access to his money.
He brought a bunch of credit chips. Isn't it? This should be enough for
Max.
a couple brain surgeries.
Galsbada turns over and he says, "It's enough to get by. It's not enough to get brain surgery for everyone."
What about
your
one
backup plan
person?
wasn't that good, was it?
It's
Didn't
a bug
plan-
out bag.
You didn't plan for everything, did you?
Is
I
there
didn't-
enough for
I
one?
didn't plan for my entire building to be blown up either. There was nothing I could do to stop that. And the fact that they had access to all of our security, that surprises me. So human beings and whatever you are, he points over towards Bull, are immune to it. Well, that's nice.
Dick.
Bull shrugs. Well, at least I don't have anything to worry about. Maxwell shrugs as well.
Well, if the conversations basically come to an end, I go and I grab Bull by the arm and I, walk him away.
Alright, as you grab Bull by the arm and start walking him away, you hear come out of Galsbana's lips, "What's in the case?"
Nothing important right now.
Well, it
No
was
idea.
important enough for them to bring it up right before they blew up my entire building.
Well, if you know someone that can cut through Durasteel or solve a really hard puzzle,
What do you mean?
We can't
it's
open
made
it.
of Durasteel and it has a really hard puzzle on it.
Show me this case.
I pull it out of my butt, or alternatively walk him to it.
Alright, you take Galsbana and take him over to the bunk. You pull off the few blankets that you've been keeping over it and show him the case itself. He looks over it. Haven't been able to open it.
Mm-mm.
Haven't been able to identify it. That's a bank vault case.
Well, we know that.
All right.
Can't take it to the bank and have
Where
them
did you
open
get
it for
it?
us.
Off a dead guy.
a
It just
botched-
comes right out of Les's head. He turns over and is like, "You just took it off a dead man."
To be fair, it was a man that we were supposed to meet and help, but we were kind of getting fucked over at the time, so we were unable to meet him alive.
I nearly got blown up, and the entire building I was in for this thing. Why?
You know, that's a question we've been trying to answer, and it's a thing we've experienced many times.
Chip.
What, you want me to hide things? I think we're beyond that right now.
Galsbana's just said the last words at this point and just walks out. Maxwell kind of turns over and is just like, "We've been in worse shitstorms, but this
Wow.
is a shitstorm."
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
You might want to wait before you make that decision.
Maxwell shrugs. It actually looks like Maxwell's seen this kind of stuff before.
Wow.
Who's Maxwell again?
He was the one of the guards at the mansion, the one that was actually working for Galsbana.
Was that
This is
Tony?
Maxwell.
No,
The
no,
one that
his
was
name was
eating
Maxwell.
crayons.
Yeah. The
Oh,
one
yeah.
that seemed kind of dumb at the time.
Oh yeah.
He was
Yeah.
being really dumb.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I grab Bull and I walk him away.
Bull kind of looks at you. Yeah, what's up?
What did you see?
What you talking about?
Don't do that. I know that you saw something when we were down there.
Saw what? What?
What did you see, Bull?
I saw a lot of people dying, explosions, shit going down. You gotta
No,
be
no.
more specific.
When we all got hit with the headaches and the pains and I passed out just before that, I saw you react. What did you see?
Make a make a persuasion check.
Oh, this is not gonna go good.
Yeah, what was all that about? A boot.
Pickles, you can't join in on this conversation.
I know, I'm kidding.
This one's between Lux. I didn't see nothing. All right, it's just I thought I heard something to the east. All right, that's it.
I look at him like real hard for a minute, but then I let him go and I walk away. And as I'm walking out, I say, "You should get scanned again."
All right, make a bureaucracy check. All right. Even with that shit, Bull's not a very good liar, but you can tell that he's lying.
Yep.
All right, Pickles, you're at the lead now. You have 2 NPC characters that will help you now, Galsbana and Maxwell. Yeah, apparently you're now part of the fugitive group. You don't have much else to go either, and you've discovered that you have this strange new parasite growing within you. So, but do you have any other ideas of where to go throughout the galaxy? You do need to leave Raxus, though. So
We have to leave. So
Also, you're informed that a grand majority of the people on the ship are well wanted within the core world. So let's try to avoid those.
okay, so that's everything in the big blue blob, or just in core worlds.
Core worlds.
Okay. Well, we need like some.
Going
We need some
mid rim would be all right. So
Okay, we need like some friggin' black market shady brain surgeon here.
Tatooine.
Good old chop them and drop them.
I don't want to die from it though. Do I know, or does anybody know of a planet that would have that sort of thing?
What's it called? Galsbana can try and use his abilities. Give me a second.
Because off the top of my head, I do not know.
Nope. He's not a. Galsbana tells you it'll take him time. Most of his connections are cut out at the moment, but he'll need a bit before he can reconnect with anything.
Does it matter where we go particularly?
Maxwell comes up. He's holding the case, shakes it violently back and forth, looks over at everyone, and Pickles, you ever seen a situation like this?
Hmm?
When you're being chased, what's your best option? You know they're
Run.
gonna catch up.
Serpentine?
Picks. No, he's talking. It's Maxwell talking to Pickers.
Okay.
He turns over and he's handing you he's asking you a hypothetical question. He's just like,
Yeah.
You're being chased, Pickers. You know they're gonna catch up. What do you do?
Run faster.
You know they're gonna catch up.
We gotta fight them then.
That's right. I think it's time we take this fight. We got enough arms here. We need to make a decision. We need to find these people. He holds up the case. And or the people we know about. And we need to take the fight to them.
Are we able to identify which bank the case came from?
No, nobody's been able to identify that yet. Galsbana is going to start doing that, though. He's going to use his connections to try and formulate something of it.
Okay.
So, Pickers needs to decide. Maxwell is asking, like, one of the options here is instead of running to deeper into some untangled space, which they've already been following between hut space and here, there's probably not very many places, or at least civilized places, that can be run to without them knowing. Maybe it's time to take the fight to them.
Well, is our ship outfitted for that sort of thing, or not really?
No.
Cole laughs.
No.
Yeah, it's not. So
But
There's
if we
nobody
could
that can help
surprise
us out.
them.
Max,
I mean-
points
but
over
we don't know
towards-
who them is though.
We do know one of them. You guys remember the base you were on that you originally came from?
Merrick? Yeah.
Do you know how to get to it?
Yeah.
That's a start. We can start targeting Merrick if we start acting right now.
If we can get in touch with Dr. Yum, she might be able to help. I don't think she was involved.
No. Fuck that bitch.
Look, I don't like her any more than you do, but I don't think she was involved with what was happening in our heads.
We'll have to go in and see, I guess.
Oh yeah, let's
Alright.
go into the heart of the beehive and talk to the queen bee. That's
Well,
the greatest
they're
idea.
not going to expect us to go there, right?
Maxwell.
Oh
knows.
yeah, they're not going to expect us to shoot ourselves in the head. Why don't we do that?
What if we can draw her out?
Fair.
Maxwell turns over and is like, "We can send an infiltrator in." A
Yeah.
spy.
If you can make contact with the doctor, she might be able to tell you something.
He
Yeah.
leans over and yells over towards Galsbana. Galsbana! You got any more of them, illicit contacts with a spy? You hear a groan from across the hallway. I don't want to talk to Ghost.
Ghost?
You see a wide-toothed
Oh.
hand roll across Maxwell's face.
That sounds like
come
an edge.
on!
It's
Ghost
an edge
never
one.
hurt nobody. Galsbana comes back up and, with arms crossed, already in a defensive position, announcing that he would prefer not to contact Ghost and hire him because that's a damn bad idea.
Why?
Yeah, what's wrong with Ghost?
I met the guy spying on my own boss while I was spying on my boss. That was about the only thing that kept this guy from killing me.
Sounds like fun.
He's a loose end.
Aren't we all though?
Yeah, I mean,
That's why they're trying to kill us.
You see, just the migraine already starting to build up for Galsvana. Maxwell leans over and he's like, the guy's a bit eccentric.
well, the less they can predict our moves, the better.
Maxwell walks over, slaps Galsvana on the shoulder. Go, talk to Ghost. See what he can get. We need all the help we can get right now. Well, we've got enough money at least to hire him. Galsvana just, you see the seething hate roll off of him as he stares at Maxwell. I hate you. As Galsvana leaves. Yeah. Ghost is a good guy. Bit of an itchy trigger finger. He likes men, but you know what? To each his own.
Well, we'll have something in common.
Yeah, see, there you go. So, alright, we can get us a spy that can at least get us to an information bunker of Merrick's. That'll give us some access codes, maybe, as long as we can get in. So, we'll break into a bank. Does it sound bad?
Well, let's be bad guys.
Can we get something to open up these bank boxes while we're in there?
Yeah,
some sort of
actually,
universal key?
Maxwell turns over. That's a good idea. We're breaking into an information store, which they do have the technology to open these up. Let's try it out.
Hey, that's
Pickers, what do you think? Break into a bank? All right, what Maxwell
I don't
is
know.
suggesting. Here's what Maxwell
Listen.
is suggesting. Maxwell is suggesting is number one, Galsbon is going to use his funds and his connections to hire a spy. The spy is going to find the location where
Dr. Ewing?
Merrick is holding their information codes or access codes, which will allow you guys entry into their bases, to at least get back into their systems under the radar. But you have to break into the information systems first. Or sorry, you have to break into the data vault first, which are basically banks.
Right.
So, and you know what? While you're there, why not figure out where the hell this bank vault case came from?
Get 2 birds stoned at once.
Yeah. Not a
Listen,
bad
listen.
idea.
Worst comes to worst, we die. But if we fail, we're gonna die anyway.
Mm-hmm.
True. We really don't have any other options at this point.
Yeah.
You can't run forever.
I mean, you could try. I've been doing it for years. It's pretty good.
I've
Alright.
never had to run from people like this.
Oh, I've never been chased like this. Maxwell's like, I have.
Same.
Maxwell, go back to coloring.
He shrugs.
And then goes back to coloring.
All right, Pickers. You're the leader at this point. It's, a risky plan, and it's more subterfuge than battling at this point. So, it's definitely a stealth mission.
Well, the first half of our last subterfuge went pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
IG loves subterfuge.
HUM holds up her hand. She's good at that.
Yeah.
All right, IG, you
Let's do
got
it.
enough pieces back together. Tara has you enough so that you can finally walk around the the ship now.
Yeah, he's probably asleep again.
All right, so IG's asleep. Never mind. So, do you want to take on the stealth task of sneaking into a data vault?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
sure. It's fantastic.
All right. So, then that's what they'll do. They'll get Galsvana, go get in contact with Ghost, which will spy and find the information of where Merrick is holding their data. And then you guys will go break into a data vault. And we will stop there at this time. It's about midnight. So, everyone does take a small recess. They take a moment of silence for the loss of Chara. They have a little candlelit sending away for her.
I pour out one of my bottles onto the floor. It smells and hurts everyone's eyes.
Aw.
This is for my dead homies.
Everyone's like, oh,
Pour
what
it
the
up.
hell?
you guys go into on Chara's like bedside table. There's a picture of the time where she was high on heroin because of Numas after her eye got ripped out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she's forced everyone to take a group picture inside of the shipping container we were hiding in,
That's right.
and it was really inappropriate, but she made us take it anyway.
Everyone looks super uncomfortable.
Everyone's very uncomfortable except for Chara.
It was very-
We unearth in Chara's belongings just a scrapbook of all these moments.
Yeah.
he got the moment when she first saw of IG-88 projecting the vision of Numas throwing the grenade and hitting himself.
Yes.
What other moments are there? The discovery of the thing inside everyone for the first time.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Oh, the time at the club.
Oh,
Got
yes.
pictures of her and HUM all over the club.
Yeah. Both times
HUM
on the
HUM
mission,
just
and then when
looks
we were
like
getting
that
hammered.
one oddity like cousin that you brought with you and doesn't really know what to do, whereas Chara's just wild and crazy and having a good time. HUM is usually just standing still nearby.
A picture with a passed out Lux because she beat her at the game.
It's good times. Good times.
No, Chara.
I airlock the scrapbook.
You do not.
And if anyone questions it, and I said, now it's with her.
No. Lux would definitely stop you.
All right. Lux wants to keep the scrapbook. All right, guys. Good game. Good game. We will meet up again in a week. So Sean, you will not be joining us anymore.
I will not.
No.
I will not.
Is there-
Yeah. Hold on. It's tradition. Let me get it.
Like, I might be able to-
take a second.
I don't know. Be around every now and then, but other than that,
Yeah.
You can pick up one of the NPCs at some point.
yeah, I'll show up and be an NPC for a game.
Yeah, I start. What's it called? In fall, I start nursing round, so
Yeah, fun.
my time will go away. So, what are we waiting on here?
Right here. I got it.
Oh yes, it's right.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, I gotta play it.
I love this video.
Oh my goodness.
It's been a tradition since the Hell campaign.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Every time we have a PC laws.
A death in the family.
Candles make it so dramatic. Oh.
Pet those flowers, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, he's crying.
A more beautiful send off I could not imagine.
What, you don't like everyone else standing around in the smelly cargo bay with alcohol everywhere?
Everyone
Holy
looks
Canada.
down. The dirt and stains are being lifted off the floor by the alcohol as well as some of the paint.
Oh. It was good. It was a good run.
Yeah.
Alright. Done with that. Good game, everyone.
Good
start
game.
next week.
Game.